So much of the Appalachian Trail is just like the mile before it. We're going north in a forested canopy with lots of roots and rocks and lots of ups and downs. But every once in a while, there's a little gem on the trail that sparkles up the day. The Appalachian Trail is like a job. You get up early in the morning, you hike for 8 to 12 hours, depending on your hiking appetite. And then you repeat the next day. And occasionally you get a day off, maybe every 14 days or so. So the only difference between that and a regular job is you don't get any money, but it is a joyous experience. As strange as it may seem, this is the first time I've truly hiked alone in over 500 miles. I started out originally at the start with best friend, and other people will come in and out of my trail life. So everybody's either ahead of me or behind me. Canoe had to go off trail to do some personal stuff. M&M, he's going back to trail days. All the other people are behind me. So I'm truly by myself for the first time on the trail. I'm comfortable with that, but it is strange. There's an old one-room schoolhouse in here. Very cool. But they also got trail magic. Some food, water, medicine. You slide over here. You get some more in here. And a sign-in book. Trail magic comes in all forms, but the root is always generosity. Thank you very much. But I did swap out my rain gear. I was using a poncho by Sea to Summit. Nice piece of gear. And I supplemented that with a windbreaker from Z-Packs, Ventum. And they worked really well. But I didn't like the utility of the poncho. I couldn't get out my things, and just basically a pain in the butt. So I've swapped it back for one traditional raincoat. Picked this up in Damascus. It's a Montbell brand. So far, so good.
Hey, my name's IBTAT. I really don't have a home anymore. I'm from Detroit, Michigan originally. Back here on the AT.
Hey, I'm Misfit and I'm from North Carolina.
The Bear Garden Hostel. In hostel standards, it was excellent. Run by a married couple. I dealt with Bert, aka Roberta, and she was very caring and quite good to deal with. They had a good resupply, good enough for me. Their fridge was stocked with all sorts of goodies for me to stuff my face with. The bunks were clean, well prepared. This is the Bear Garden bunkhouse. It looks pretty friggin' awesome. And this is my bunk for the night. The hostel also has what they call the Bear Garden 26-mile challenge. And I met Canoe here. I haven't seen him in a while. And he took it on. What we've got here is a successful completer of the Bear Garden 26-mile hike, which is like a marathon. And what he gets is a cake cooked by Bert. Yes.
Texas chocolate chip.
Bert, thanks very much. I really enjoyed my stay.
Oh, you're very welcome. Hike on.
There's something about hiking in the morning right after a big storm. It's quite beautiful. The forest is alive. The birds are chirping. The air is very moist. And as the sun starts to break through the clouds, it just glistens. It's something you have to experience. It is quite beautiful, serene. Okay, this isn't good. The bridge is washed out, so we're gonna have to ford across the river. Hopefully it's not too deep. I'm gonna try to video you this. Wish me luck. In the water. Well, it could be worse. I've been through worse. Not too bad at all. There we go.
I put it away.
With any luck, that's the first and last ford in the southern half of the Appalachian Trail until we get to Harper's Ferry. It's been another long day. Started about 7 o'clock this morning. It's approaching 6 right now. And it's really hard to describe the sense of relief and joy when you first see the shelter, your intended shelter. Because what that means is a place to put up your feet, a place to pitch your tent. Supper is coming, and all the other related joys. And after that, repeat everything again tomorrow. Yay, there's the shelter. Now we have a place to spend the night, and it's supper time.
Hi there, I'm Eminem, and I'm from Manitoba, Canada.
Hi, I'm Momma from the Poconos, Pennsylvania.
I'm Forerunner. I'm from North Walpole, New Hampshire. I live in Denver now, and the Appalachian Trail has been unbelievable.
Morning trail magic, delightful. Most trail magic seems to be in the afternoon, but this family from Indiana drove all the way to Virginia to set up a trail magic stand for breakfast. So they cooked us up some biscuits and gravy, some hot coffee or hot tea, and a whole table full of goodness. Thank you very much, folks. What are your names?
My name's Vi.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Michaela.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
You're very welcome.
Pleasure.
What a beautiful day. Can't get much better than this. The trails of Virginia have surprised me. They're not easy, but they're easier than the previous trails. But I think one of the biggest joys today is I'm at daybreak. And so we've been hiking all day together, and it's been quite a charm. Okay, I think we got a good view here. Oh my goodness me. This is friggin' awesome. Don't get too close to the edge, kids. Oh, wow. But boy, we got a good one today. Absolutely wonderful. This is why we do it, kids. Every morning I start my day just hitting the trail. About an hour down the trail, I have my breakfast. And today, it's cold-soaked porridge with some dried apples and coconuts. Very delicious. But I have something else. To supplement that, I have some carnation strawberry breakfast. So that'll be tasty. A little milkshake smoothie in the morning as well. It's lunchtime. I got lots of choices. I often bring some tortillas with some peanut butter, and sometimes add some chicken or some tuna, maybe some cranberries. But today I've got some ramen with pulled pork. And yes, pulled pork comes in bags. And it's a delicious lunch. There's 2 other food sources that are worth mentioning. Trail Magic, yum. Also, there's an odd diner, which is right en route. Get a chance to go in there and grab some diner food. Is cold soaking with my backpacker's pantry. So I've taken the liberty of placing one whole package into this Ziploc, save some space in my bag. Then I throw it into my cold soaking jar, add some water, shake it up, and then by supper time, it'll be as right as rain and as tasty as can be. And this is it at the end of the day. This is my cold soaked supper. It's delicious backpacker's pantry with a little bit of Parmesan cheese sprinkled on top, and to finish it off with my Snickers bar. The Woodshole hostel was next level. When you first entered the complex, it had several buildings, but it had the main building, which was an old log cabin. It was beautiful. But beside that was the bunkhouse, and the bunkhouse had 2 levels. The main level was a common area, and the top level was the main bunk area where they had everyone had their own bunk. Now, On the bunks, you got clean sheets, a clean pillowcase as well, which is different from most of the hostels I've been to. That was a nice treat. But while you were there, you could do yoga, you could feed the pigs, but I think one of the things that separated it from everything else were the meals. You had access to a beautiful family-style supper, and the one they gave us was with fettuccine alfredo and some fresh homemade bread and all sorts of wonderful fixings, but mostly green salad, which was nice on the trail. So you could sit around with all the other hikers and enjoy the moment. That was really nice. The breakfast was equal, so we also had breakfast. So consequently, another great meal. Also, when we were there, great shower facilities, wonderful bathrooms, and we had a chance to do our laundry. So we were clean and shiny before we had our dinner.